Hey, Crown Publishing content followers, viewers, supporters, and listeners. Thank you for clicking on my video again today to see what it is I have to say. Good morning to you guys out there. No matter what part of the world what corner of the earth you reside in today, good morning to you from the Crown Publishing content family to yours, okay? Uh, we know that there's so many different things going on across the globe. That's why I'm not going to even delay to today's topic. I notice when I first get on to record, for some reason I have like these delays. It's not me, but my the software here. I promise it takes like 10, 12 seconds before I can even. It just be this pause delay. If y'all hear this silence like right before I start go in on my audio content sometimes, but that's okay. That's okay. We're still going to make this happen. The show must go on. But y'all excuse, we're just giving our apologies because we do care. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. This is how you remain a Crown Publishing content family member in 2024. This is how you remain subscribed to the channel, and you will be notified each and every time we have a live post, a new community board post, or whatever we got going on over here, okay? But we do thank you guys for your support. Hit that like button as well. That's another free way that you can show your support and just simply sharing uh, our content anytime. You're welcome to do that, even if the video is 2, 3 years old. Feel free to share a video you like with a friend, colleague, neighbor, okay? That's the point it is because we still are on the road to 500 subscribers here soon. In case you didn't know, if you're a new subscriber, but old subscribers, yes, that's why I'm so grateful for y'all support. I'm a little, I'm a little under half of 500 as subscribers to getting to 500 subscribers, so we can still make this happen as a team. None of this was done by myself anyway. And if you don't believe me, just go back and check out previously recorded interviews with authors and entrepreneurs just like you, who were able to share their stories through the Crown Publishing content, some of their work stories, success stories, when it came to penmanship and authorship and their work in the publishing field altogether, or entertainment industry. So we're gonna get those interviews back on the road here soon. Y'all don't even worry about that. But none of this was possible just like on my own 10 toes on. Like I would never tell the story that way because there were just like too many people along the way. I know, not that I'm receiving a Grammy right now or anything, or anybody asked for my speech. I just feel that way. So, anyways, enough about me, y'all. For real, for real. Today's video discussion topic is about another trending story. We don't say trending just to be like, oh, we just want to talk about what everybody else is talking about. In case you're a new subscriber, me, Arthur, and audio host Teddy Sherry, I always say this: uh, every opinion and expression matters, and anything I say today, by the way, it's just my expressions, comments, and views too. My commentary, my reaction to this story. It's a real story. It's a real life story. These kind of stories happen around us uh, every day, and whether it affects us directly or indirectly. And I say indirectly because I could just come across a story like I just did with this one, and it still affects you because you might have children, right? Just like the two children that were in this story that this story is about. Other people have children, okay? And maybe you do leave them because you think at the ages 12 and 8, yeah, you can leave them for 10, 20 minutes, tops 30 minutes at a time, maybe an hour. 8 and 12, you're 100% potty trained. This is just my opinion, right? I didn't say I'm a child specialist guru and crime prevention specialist like I know everything. No, 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 no. This is just me talking from my experience as a parent, and being a type of person, who can openly express their thoughts when given the stage to do so, okay? And I can share my thoughts. First of all, if I don't have experience with or in something or being around something, or if I'm not willing to experience, I mean, it's a lot to that before people speak on something. So that's what, if I subscribe to a channel personally, for example, it's because I believe it's good content. It's content that I could like to listen to or whatever, right? And It's for any of us. So with this story, like I said, you might see it in other places because people are mentioning it. It is trending because you had a 12-year-old allegedly take the life of her 8-year-old little cousin. And I just think that's unfortunate. Like, it's crazy. Boom. I don't know if y'all just caught that, but it did it again. It was like that pause delay I keep telling y'all about. That's not always me hitting the mute and taking pause breaks. Like sometimes the internet is just a little delayed, and I don't know why. Because I mean, you pay for these things, but that's technology for you sometimes. Thank you guys for your patience. I was just saying how unfortunate it is for anybody to come across this story or learn that. Not just because they were family members, even if they were just school friends or neighbors and they were playing together. The story simply states at this time that the 12-year-old allegedly took the life. The life was taken in her hands. Her 8-year-old little cousin. She smothered her with a bedding blanket or something over an iPhone. Probably. And I think from what I was reading, the baby was asleep. I mean, that's why I'm just gonna go in with my reaction, my comments to this. That's the thing about my reaction. Like if I'm paying attention or if I'm having a reaction to some my witness, I mean, do I know the story? Of course, I was not there. None of us were there. We only know that's the thing about this story though. This was also caught on footage. Am I tripping or are more things being exposed and caught on footage as never before? And some things need to be. What y'all mean? I wouldn't be surprised if over the next 5, 10 years, everybody's friggin' life is on camera, just all day, every day, waking life. And that's not an idea I'm proposing. But if it's already going on in a way, I'm just saying, if it's already really going on, everything got to be just about surveillance these days. It seems like or reasons are being created. Reasons are definitely being created for why these things must happen when it comes to where we put up video, why it's important for places of business for sure to have video. They need cameras on property and premises and stuff like that. But this was just two babies playing. So we know that some households do have cameras of footage in the house or outside the house somewhere. And with this incident, they are alleging that it was caught. It was some of y'all may have seen the footage. I'm going to say personally, Arthur, audio host Teddy Sherry, I did not take the time out to go and look that footage up because I did think I saw a few links like that's not links, but like articles that it was like kind of trying to portray that it might have a footage. I just wasn't even interested in looking at it because me personally, why would I want to see that? I don't even like the Sonya Macy story. We're all still grieving and reflecting on what happened with her because that was also caught on footage. Hence what I was saying about what I think the future is leading to and just everybody being on footage. Because it surely can't be. Of course, we have our reasons that footage exists and video cameras and stuff and why people put them up to begin with. My question is, if you know you have reasons that you put the cameras up, why do people be so shocked about like what they be seeing when it is caught there? Who people are on camera in everyday waking life and moment and who they are when they think they're not on camera, it probably is two different people. Why are people so shocked? But we're talking about these two children today. And like I was saying, at 8 and 12, you think they're old enough to like, mm-hmm, what quote unquote monitor themselves, especially the 12-year-old. They probably even said the 8-year-old was okay being in a room with her at that time, even sleep on the bunk bed or whatever, because she's safe. She's around, she's with the 12-year-old, right? Ain't that crazy? What are your opinions? Leave them in the comments because the 8-year-old, they say the 12-year-old took time, even out. Because look, if the other baby was asleep, this mean you just That's been a problem. That's been why people have been advocating that we just as fluent, or as much as we try to brag about being good parents and everything else you're doing for your kids, it's going to show if you're doing everything or not, because mental health is just a part of important of the rest of the child's health. What do you mean? Now, with all due respect and condolences do go out to the family, but I know that with tragedies like these, they can be learning lessons. I don't care what anybody say, they can be learning lessons, teaching moments, not just tragedy. Before this story, you had kids already hurting each other at school. They just go to school and do this. But this the summer, right? It's summer. It's summer in real time as I record this audio podcast. Today's date marks July 29th, 2024. It's Sunday morning. So I mean, it's Monday morning, y'all. Sorry. It was Sunday yesterday. It's Monday morning. See, we all still waking up. I got my coffee here too. That's exactly why I got it here. And the high where I am today is supposed to be 98. So it's definitely summer. Uh, but that doesn't stop down. Are we actually seeing more increase or frequency in child violence and child violence like this, or child domestic violence? What do you call it? Kids just getting tired of each other at home too. But the story allegedly, like they say, she supposedly smothered her little cousin over an iPhone though. Yes, everybody want to know how she gonna be tried, what happened next, if they're how the justice system is gonna handle this with her being as young as she is. But I say before that, I don't know why they looking at that, because I know that there were adults and legal guardians and parents somewhere involved in that. And at the end of the day, that's who something like this, in my opinion, y'all can leave y'all opinions in the comments, but that's who that falls back on to me. Like the fact they say the 12-year-old had she was, I don't know what to call this, but she did take the time to try to readjust. They say clean up, but it ain't like it wasn't like it was blood and stuff everywhere or something. It was just like she smothered her, to death. And of course she was probably scared. Think about it. She's 12 years old. I'm not saying that's an excuse, but she did take the time. The footage, I guess, shows that like she tried to straighten the body back up and sit her up like she was fine and everything, knowing that she had truly hurt her. She had truly hurt the little girl. Her thought wasn't to go get help or go cry and say it might have been an accident. And I only mention that, I know this is a sensitive topic, because maybe in those small moments there, uh, and that's what I want to know too. This footage couldn't have been caught in real time. This had to been looked at later or something. Because if you seeing this on footage, of course, try to rush in her. I'm thinking about those moments in between where, maybe somebody could have did CPR. Those moments right then. What you do matter. But she was a baby. But I'm saying, as a teaching lesson for anybody, those moments right there. Did you run and try to get help? People be knowing they messy. You messed up when that person laying there hurting or whatever. It's still those moments after. I'm not God or the most high God or nothing to judge these type of situations, but I would consider that, like, dang, what was your moments like? Even in that split moment, you see that you have took action on your emotion. You have raged, you have done what you have done, and then next moment, even if you felt all together in the world, did it push you to go get help? Did it push you to even try to change what you just did? Like, how long? Some people go on the run, try to hide it, whatever. Just like and this was a baby. She was only 12. So for sure, I would hope, because it is still the summer. A lot of places the kids are out of school. That people are paying attention to these type of stories, man. And still to this day, with my own children, if it encourages somebody, I don't mind speaking on it, because we all have different opinions and stuff when it comes to parenting and guardianship, and even let's go to monitoring other people's kids. Some people feel like that ain't even their responsibility. They'll tell you that. I'm gonna have to start getting people on the show. We're not here to judge people's opinions, but be open to what everybody think about this, so we come to an overall better solution. Because this right here is not it. And over devices, that's not looking good. Because who buys those devices to begin with? The 8 or 12-year-old can't go get a contract on an iPhone, so somebody bought it. Somebody bought it to begin with for that. I mean, not that they would need more guilt or people to say this, but thinking about these things. If your child is showing signs like they just cannot function altogether without a device, a gaming system, and they acting out and lashing, because this is not the first story actually where somebody was hurt. You had a kid, I think, feel free to tune into previously recorded video topics just like this today, but I'll probably post it in the description section, the one I'm talking about, where I covered a story about a young man that actually took his mother's life. This young man was 10, and he shot her, because she wouldn't give him an Oculus headset. She wouldn't buy it. He even took it upon himself to use her card and go. And I'm just tired of people just acting like the youth. I mean, they are. They're just smart behind what they want. We just got to be careful spoiling them today. I'll say it in a way that what everybody's scared to say it. Who doesn't want to spoil their kids, spoil the people they love, man? But even the Bible say, man, you know what I'm saying? You spur the rod, you spoil the child. Spoil. When we think about spoiled milk, it ain't no good no more. And I don't care who denies that they didn't spoil. You didn't spoil somebody somewhere before. But we talking about, I mean, yo, it can't be denied no more. With this generation, over spoiling does nothing but lead to situations like this right here. You get so mad about an iPhone at 12 years old, another 8-year-old little girl life gets taken. Then you notice that you messed up and you try to fix her and sit her up so that you don't get in trouble when she come in the room. This is how deep people go. This how deep it is what I'm talking about. With people, you got grown people apparently this spoiled too. Like, oh, not only am I gonna do what I want to do to this person or whatever, but I'm a cover it up, and you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand the logic in it personally myself. Okay, baby. I'm coming back with a part two on this. Thank you guys for your support. That was the kids now. One saying the other one poured water on it. I swear it's 9 in the morning though, my time or whatever. But like I say, parenting kids real time, it's all real, but where we get on them, because I do with mine about that. Like fighting each other only gonna go so far, and I've always wanted them to understand. Fighting at the end of the day is like a violent act. You get a certain age and you handle your emotions and everything with just violently hitting or touching somebody because it make you feel better. It's not going to lead you to good places. I even try to teach the young ones I love, not just my kids, but young people that I can help telling that to. Yeah, you better tell them young if you ain't got nobody to tell you. Look, this 12-year-old's life is now changed forever because the 8-year-old's life is gone. And regardless of how much we preach about it now, it's already happened. Two little girls at that. Not that it should matter if they males or females, but you know, it just shouldn't be happening with the youth today or whatever. So, anyways, just reminding everybody, take a second this summer while you got them at home, and make sure we're having those talks about bullying. Can she have the sucker back? Thank you. Let her have it. Talking to them about bullying and fighting and how to handle their emotions, and remembering there are uh, most times advocates in the community that our kids can talk to, mental health specialists. Some kids are on medicine and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna come back with a part two to this, y'all, because even as I recorded this, my kids felt like it's a good time to go ahead and start bickering with one another. But it's such an important topic to me. So I'm coming back with a part two on this. Thank you guys for your support. You can forward ghostwriting and content management service inquiries to CrownContently at gmail.com in 2024. And we thank you guys for your support. Don't forget to hit that subscribe bell and the like button to show your support. Thank you.